Hey.
Water makes my skin and hair feel like they're 90. How do you feel about high efficiency water softener?
Hey.
How do you feel about smoother skin and luxury?
Okay, there. Oh, you guys, I just poked my eye really bad. Really bad. I didn't get to finish putting on my makeup. And my hair is still wet. Oh, you guys, I just poked my eye really bad. Okay. All right, I'm going to take it down the basement. Scary place. Very scary place. Because I need to get something. I need to get your pedestal, which of course is a box of wine. I think oh my God, I'm running low. Well, we should try this. If it's bad, I'll cook with it. Oh, the basement is scary. Hey, peek into Super Channel. Hi, how are you? I'm going to be doing a couple different things in the kitchen today. I wasn't quite ready for my live stream. I actually was, and then I fell behind a little bit. So you're getting to see the lovely side of my bathroom. And me bent over, and I'm just going to put on some lipstick real quick. Ooh, I'm so sexy. So sexy. All right. Oh man, did I poke my eye? Yeah, I was putting on some mascara, and I stuck that wand right in my eye, and then I've been my eye has been running ever since. I got to do some more sharing. Then we're gonna do a couple things. We are going to make some water kefir. I'm going to drink some water kefir, that's for sure. And then we're going to let me go to Facebook. Then we're going to I have to make milk kefir too. And then hey, Alyssa, I want to tell Alyssa. And then we're going to, if I have time, I'll make some beet kvass. Okay, let me just share this out with a bunch of friends. Okay, Tim, I'll share it with Tim. Content is no longer available. Okay, well, that's how it goes. Hey, who's here? Who's here? I'm just sharing out on Facebook where my largest community is outside of YouTube. I'll tell Rini. Try it, buy it, make it, sell it. Hey, Edward Smart, how are you? Good to see you. I'm just sharing out real quick, and then we'll get started on the water kefir. Don't know if I'm gonna, what kind I'm gonna, let's get Robert. I don't know what kind I'm gonna make, either lemon, I might as well make a lemon ginger. I haven't had a lemon ginger. I'm okay, Edward. I'm okay. Teaching online, I love it. Right? Sorry, I'm sniffling because I poked myself in the eye with my mascara. Teaching online is taking a lot more time than I had hoped. So there's a lemon right there. Might as well do that. So where I thought maybe I'd be done, I'd have some time to create my video. Like I didn't have time to upload a video today. I didn't have time to even build it. I've been so busy. Let me go blow my nose. Yeah, I've been so busy. I just didn't have time to do that at all. It was really frustrating. I'm glad I got a video out on on Sunday, but the one I wanted to do, the oat bar. Oh my God, the oat bar. So it's truly a breakfast cookie that I made, or a breakfast biscuit made with oats. It's not too sweet. It's slightly salty, and it's really good to dunk in coffee. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But that's the video I wanted to get out, and it's gluten-free. It's vegan. I think it's vegan. Oh no, it can be made vegan, but I made it with butter. You could use coconut oil or some kind of other oil. So here's what we're gonna do. Water kefir, right? Not gonna do mighty mango today on that. I'm gonna do lemon and ginger. And while I do this, oh, did I drink them all? Oh, there he is. Okay. While I do this, I'm gonna drink some water kefir, I think. Hey Trisha, how are you? How are you? Are you counseling online or whatever you do? Oh my God, you guys. This water kefir is terrific. Trisha, I have not. Oh, Lynx Acres, good to see you. Trisha, I have not been in many people's live streams at all. It's not because I don't love you. It's because I had to switch from being in the building. I know you know how this goes, to being at home, and I'm up at 6 just trying to get my stuff together. The click and collect online shop and pickup is 2 weeks out. Last I knew, LOL. You know what? For right now, that's what Troy and I are doing. Hey, bee lady, how are you? Thank you. Nice to see you too. I'm scaling back a little bit until I can figure out this teaching online stuff. I enjoy it. I really do. I really enjoy it. But I really enjoy it, but it's time consuming. It's really because I'm having to transfer my curriculum into shorter blocks, and it's just a lot of preparation that I wasn't prepared for. Oh my God, right? That's another reason I didn't live stream yesterday. My friend had a daughter who left behind a 2-year-old baby. She had underlying complications. She had diabetes that she was really struggling with the last couple of years. And her organs were starting to respond in a negative way. And then she contracted COVID. They brought her into the hospital last Thursday. 3 days ago, they got the test back that said she was positive for coronavirus. And then 2 days later, she was dead. So it was yesterday. I was trying, we're still so new to teaching. I get this information. It just doesn't care. It doesn't care. It doesn't care at all. Otherwise, well, she was struggling with her health, but there was a young child here, or a teenage boy, 13 years old, got it and died. Like a week later, was dead. and he had no underlying health concerns. So Troy and I are taking social distancing very seriously. We're in the house. We do yoga in the morning, just an 18-minute yoga routine. I go to work. In other words, I walk from the living room to my table. The good thing about, so here's what I like about distance teaching. They work into your schedule an hour and a half for lunch. Whereas when I'm at school, it's 22 minutes. I feel much more ready to go back to teaching at 12:30 than after 22 minutes of shoving food into my gob. So I'm finding that this is working really well for me. It's just much more planning, and I work much longer. I just left a chat of parents who are struggling with the school's e-learning. Yeah, I think that, thank you, Tricia. I think that a lot of parents are frustrated. I'm finding, though, that St. Paul, Minnesota in general, put a pause on education on put a pause on education on March, what was it? I think it was like the March 17th, they said stop learning. And then we had meeting after meeting after meeting. We were at home. We weren't at school. Shoot, am I unstable? Because it's 5, it's almost 6. That's why. I haven't done any cooking yet. Let me see, am I buffering? No, I'm not buffering. Okay, I'm gonna bring this other computer in the room so I can tell when I'm buffering or not. Okay, I froze when I said stop. I'm gonna put this over here so I can refer to it. Some of the school districts are using Zoom, and now they have students at. Some of the school districts are using Zoom now, and then so students can see each other. Yeah, we're using Google Meets. There is a reason why we don't use Zoom, and that is because in our state, it doesn't meet certain privacy, or in our district, it doesn't meet certain privacy issues. So our district worked with Google, and Google did a configuration just for St. Paul Public Schools. I'm going to start making some food, guys. No, you're not. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move you over here. A lot of you saw me make this summer. I'm making milk kefir, which of course is a probiotic, like yogurt drink. But Troy isn't drinking it anymore, so I make a small one. So this is that, 4 tablespoons. You don't have to use that much actually, but I do. So 4 tablespoons. That's my starter for the next batch. Then I use a really good organic whole milk. You guys, I'm so sorry about my nose. And we're just going to pour that in there, and we're going to set it on the counter. And then this one we're going to flavor and put in the fridge. So I'm going to mix that starter all the way around. Just shake it up. I wish milk kefir packets were easier to source in Canada. My local PV Mart just carries the perpetual ones, and it's too expensive to ship from Cultures for Health. Oh, I'm so sorry, because I use the packet. I don't want to use grains. I don't want to do that. I know they're better for you, but I don't want to use grains. All of the parents in the chat were high school student parents. Interesting. Okay. Probably mostly freshmen, right? Kingdom Boy, read my comment. Kingdom Boy, me and my boyfriend adopted a puppy and we got a toy poodle. See, when you say, okay, you got a toy poodle, that's so cute. I love that. Kingdom Boy has been coming to my lives lately a lot, and I really appreciate that. So we're just gonna pour some Mighty Mango in here. This is the one that's already fermented. And so I will have like a mango yogurt drink. How are your students responding to your teaching? I think they're fine. They're doing the assignments. When I'm trying, I will tell you this, we're doing asynchronous learning, which means that the students, if I do a live stream or something, they don't have to come to it. There's no requirement for a student to show up in a Google Meets assignment, or like if I do a class, I want to do classroom learning, right? So, and I want to do a lecture or whatever, or I want to talk to, I just want to chat. They are not required to show up. I cannot have those meetings for points. So there we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's very active. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. So today was my first. No one showed up. Kingdom Boy, cute name, isn't it? I got another seed starting greenhouse thingy in light, and it's wow. I want to do that too, Mike Sagers, but I am so busy. I wish busy was not my middle name. You were moving. I ordered 36 strawberry plants, and they sent me 90. My God. Stella, what are you doing? Stella, do you want a treat? Stella, do you want a treat? She's such a good dog when we do yoga. I've trained her to get up. Yes, our dog sits on the couch. So I've trained her to get up on the couch when the yoga music starts, and then I give her a couple treats. Do you want a treat? Come on. And then here she comes. And then afterwards, I give her a couple treats too. So here you go. Good dog. You want to do up, up? Up, up? Good dog. That's a good dog. Good dog. So, what'd you say, bee lady? Do they come to your lecture? No. No, I haven't had, this is my first week. I haven't done a lecture yet. I think what I will do is I'll set up a Google Meet on the hour that I have the students, oh, do you want to go outside? So on the hour, I'm over here, that I have the students, so that would be like for my advanced class, that would be from 1 until 1:30, or 1 until 2:30, 1:30 to 3, 1:30 to 3, something like that. And so I'll just open up a Google Meets, like a Zoom, and I'll just sit there and wait for questions, because they have an argument assignment coming up, and I don't think they're going to be okay doing it by themselves. Who else is here? Oh, okay. Hey, you guys, if you want to, you can share out the live. The local Rona had free pallet of grabs. Rona, what's Rona? We didn't train Benny yet. Well, you just got him. I've had my dog for almost 5 years. So this lemon is nice and ripe. It's Gao. Hey, there's one of my students. I did yoga this morning with you. You were, where were you? What time? Because I didn't see you. What time? I didn't see you in there, but that's okay. If you did it, great, great. Did you do it? Did you do it as a video, Gao? Or did you do it with, or did you do it live? And Gao, tell Shua I'm thinking about her, okay? My nose didn't start running until I started live streaming. Okay. So we're gonna make a lemon kefir. Maybe we should just do lemon. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do just lemon, but I'll have to add a little bit of sugar in there to get it started again. 7 in the house. 7 in the house. Yeah, I could actually just text you. 7 in the house, 6 thumbs up. Gotta give a code. Oh, I didn't give you guys the code. I thought you could just click on the link. Thanks, Gal. See, this is what happens when you have smart students. They tell you how to operate the... I guess I'll have to figure that out. Thank you for telling me that. I think there's a dog. I'm gonna do 2 lemons, I think. Okay, no more. No more gonna do that anymore. Oh, you guys, I made such a delicious. I've never made chicken marsala, and I made that yesterday. I think I have some left over, or I might even have a picture on my phone, but I have no idea where my. Oh, he put it in there. Let's see if I wonder if you can see this photo. Okay. It deleted in iCloud photos. Okay, that's fine. I don't want them anyway. Can you see that? That's what I made yesterday. Chicken masala, those fresh noodles, and peas. Doesn't that look delicious? And then with you guys the other day, I think I have. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That was awesome. Yes. I'm trying to figure. Okay, so let's work on this lemon too. Yeah, so the one thing I am able to do, I won't be doing it tonight, is do a lot of cooking. Troy and I are still, well, we're back to being omnivorous. Mostly chicken, no pork, and fish. So chicken and fish is what we eat. And then vegetarian. So I won't stop. He won't stop. What are you talking about? What? Stuff for Benny, and he's laying on the bed and he's happy. Oh, of course he won't stop following you. He's a puppy. So we have that much. I think that's enough lemon, actually. That's about a half cup. I'm going to need to make a small, simple syrup. Just a little bit. Okay. Sugar. Oh, I hope I have enough sugar. Oh, that's okay. I have sugar on the list. So Troy and I we were really disconcerted. I think I told you guys this. Did I? That when we went to, wow, I walked away and there goes all my people. We went to Walmart last week and people were not social distancing and people were coughing and it was so disconcerting. So we have to go shopping again on Saturday. Last week we were able to go on Friday, but we're going to have to go on Saturday, and I hate people. We're not going to go to Walmart, though. We have decided that just is not what we're going to do. I'm going to do okay, 2 tablespoons of. So I'm just making a simple syrup here, but not a simple syrup. I'm making syrup that I'm going to add to the lemon so that we can have so that the kefir has something to eat. Stir that up. Well, you don't have to watch me stir and stuff. Kingdom Boy, you might check out Guardian Angel Shepherd's website. B-Lady, he's an aircraft mechanic. Oh, and for a medevac airline. They just don't have any work because they got caught up with all their okay. Wow, that's a serious job. My husband's a driver for a dental lab. He's the tooth fairy. So he got laid off right away. Hey, Nina Vixen, how are you? Good to see you. We are making, right now, we're making some kefir water so that the kefir grains, or the kefir has something to eat. So I have just like 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I squeezed 2 lemons. I'll add that to this, and then we will make a lemon kefir soda. We just finished. We made some kefir milk. You can get unemployment. Oh yeah, and B-Lady, I know. So kefir milk. Sorry, we just made kefir milk. Nina Vixen. Yeah, he's getting his unemployment, and then I guess he's going to start getting $600 from the federal government. That he's just going to. We're going to put that aside because it's not taxed. We don't want to have to look at what that's. Not really excited about that. Okay, so we're almost there. Make it look like $1,200 more income, and then my student loans will go up. Yeah, they did. Did you find the metal lids, seal, and give? So I don't put a lid on it. And when I bottle, I use my old kefir bottles, and that makes a great fizz. I wonder if this will make that sound again. I don't know if you heard that. But I use my old kefir and all those things. Okay. So I have to remember how I'm going to do this. Okay, I remember. So I am going to strain the kefir into here, the already done kefir water. Then I'm going to use the same jar to make the next batch, but I have to, I remember now, I have to fill the bottles because I'm going to need to use this again. Because I've been putting things up, so that we have stores of this and stores of that. I have used up all of my half-gallon jars. Did you just add the sugar to the lemon juice? And roughly how much lemon juice was that? Oh, okay. Good question. It was... Oh, God, I can't eat it. Okay. It was about 3/4 cup of lemon. And then I used 2 tablespoons of sugar and 4 tablespoons of water. So now we're going to strain, you guys. Okay. Remember, don't use metal strainers. You guys do not use metal strainers. The kefir, nothing fermented likes metal. Nothing fermented likes metal. Okay. Hold on 1 second. We're going to put this over here for right now. Want to get those kefir grains out of there. I want every single one of them. They all need work. And now, you guys, my kefir grains are a little bit brown because a couple batches ago, I fed it a little bit of molasses because it needed minerals. So I'll probably feed this batch a teaspoon, the regular sugar with a teaspoon of blackstrap molasses. Because the minerals in this really feed those grains. The grains love them. It's like they're like that. Just like that. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to leave this a plain lemon. I'm going to get some and taste it for you. So during the summer, I live on kefir water. That's perfect. It tastes like a really good lemonade. Already has a little bit of fizz, not fuzz, fizz. Okay. I have 3 jars. I thought I have a 4th, but I don't know where the lid is. There it is. Got it. Sometimes when your husband decides he's going to help you out, it doesn't always work out. Okay. So yeah, just use, obviously I drink a lot of Kavita. This is my favorite. But now that I'm making it, well, I'm not too excited about that one. Now that I'm making it again, I'm glad I kept the jars. Yay! Let's try to break something. Oh, why do I do that every single time? There we go. Sorry, I'm not looking at looking at the chat. I'm trying not to overflow. How's it going? I have enough for one more. And although this is not looking like how I wanted it to look, we'll do it anyway. And then the last little bit is for moi. There we go. All 3 in the chat. 3 survived. So this goes on the counter until, see how flat that lid is, right? When these lids, it'll be just a couple days. when these lids are a little bit rounded, just a little bit, you don't want to go farther than that. But when they're just a little bit rounded, put them in the fridge. And to the fermentation station. All right. This is a half gallon. So if I was just making a quart, let me get that out of your face. If I was just making a quart, I would only use a half of quarter cup of sugar. But since I'm using, wow, there's lots of grains in there still. Since I'm using a half gallon, then I'm going to use a half cup of sugar. And like I said, to this batch, I'm going to add about either maybe a half teaspoon of molasses. Half cup. Boy, we need sugar. Dinner time, gotta go. See you later. Thank you for coming through. I'm gonna end here right after this, because my daytime streams my daily vlogs do not need to be. Here we go. I'm not about the 2-hour streams when it's a daily vlog. That is enough to feed this and get it the minerals it needs. So come on. These are my beets that These are my beets that I was gonna make tonight, but I don't think so. So every now and then, if your beets if your kefir grains are struggling a little bit, where'd I put the lid to that? What'd I do with? If they're struggling a little bit, then it's really okay to give it some molasses, because what it needs is those minerals. Hey, sexy, too much for you, Coleman. How are you? We're just finishing up here. We are making the sugar water for our kefir grains, and then we're gonna say goodbye. But I'm so glad you're here. I finished my 4th day of MOK, and I finished my 4th day of distance teaching. And believe it or not, okay, so this is our first week doing it, and our district refused to move our professional development to the day that we do meetings. Great, it's hard, I know. Yeah, it's hard. But so what I mean by that is that we should have seen our B day group, which means we have an A day and we have a B day. Monday is an A day, Tuesday is a B day, Thursday is an A day, Friday is a B day, and Wednesday is staff meetings. They refused to move those meetings this Friday. So I've only seen one group I haven't seen any of them, to tell you the truth, but one group of my kids will have only had contact with me one time, and they haven't been in school for 4 weeks. Okay. So let's do the water first, and then we'll put the kefir grains in. And then kefir grains, watch them go down. There we go. Stir it up a little bit. And then I have found that I do not like to reuse my coffee filters because there was one time, for some reason, that I thought I found some mold on one that I was reusing. So what is that? Is that a kefir grain? That does not look like a kefir grain. Okay. That was a bit of onion that must have been stuck on the spoon or something. I don't know. Anyway, I found mold on the coffee filter, and I had just gotten these grains. I'd only done like 3 batches, and I didn't want to risk possibly contaminating the grains. So I don't reuse them. And I think it's kind of wasteful, but that's what we're doing. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this on here, and then we're going to do our ritual and say goodbye. You really shouldn't touch your ferments with your bare hands, just letting you know. There we go. The Bass Show family. Hello, hello, hello. My daughter, I will guess, will walk in the summer. She is in 12th grade. What state are you from? Sexy too much for you, Coleman? What state are you in? Because I know our peak for COVID-19 is not until July. We will be social distancing at least through the beginning of May. And they're talking about graduation either August, September. Yeah. What are you making? Oh, I made. So this is water kefir. Now, water kefir is a naturally fermented soda. So it's so good, and it's so good for you. The water is brown because I have natural kefir grains, which multiply and they eat sugar, but sometimes they need a little boost. And the boost comes from blackstrap molasses because of the minerals. You need to go away. You need to go away. Go away. Go on. Go away. She wants to play in-out. I'm not going to do in-out with her. You made it too. Yay. There she goes. So what the blackstrap molasses does is really feed it all of the minerals so it can keep multiplying, because you want those grains to continue to multiply. And then you can give grains to other people and they can make their own fermented soda. I like kefir better than kombucha because it tastes nothing like vinegar. I do make kombucha, but I actually just gave away my SCOBY. I don't make it enough for me to babysit the SCOBY. So okay. So you guys, I am going to get off this live stream. I so appreciated you coming. I have a dōTerra class that I am hosting tonight. I made my first check. I got paid my first check to dōTerra from dōTerra. And if you saw in the description, I was telling what I am diffusing in my house right now. And right now I'm diffusing On Guard, which is the protective blend. And if you've ever heard of Thieves, dōTerra makes something like Thieves, only I think it's better. I think they're both good, but On Guard is diffusing downstairs, and upstairs I have diffusing my lavender and peppering essential oils. Everything is better, including the runny nose. I mean, yeah, so I did have a runny nose during this live stream, and I blew my nose twice. But if you think back to all those other times, I've had to carry a roll of toilet paper around with me because I had to blow my nose every 5 minutes. The peppermint and the oil blend Breathe have really opened. So if you are interested in learning more about essential oils, I've fallen in love with them. I know that Lynx Acres knows everything about essential oils because she was teaching me for she's got me several links. Lynx Acres got me several links. Oh, Bass Show family, hot. Oh, good. I'm glad Minnesota. So, yes. So if you want, in the description, you'll see a link to my website, and just hit me up, and we can get you started. I want to remind you all to sustain your mind and body with good food and good thoughts. I want you to remember to focus on your dreams, and I want you to seek tranquility. If you can seek and get a little bit of that tranquility, you will find love, hope, and joy. I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream today. I will be live streaming Saturday. I'm not live streaming tomorrow. I'll be live streaming Saturday, and it'll be my 2-hour cooking show. And then hopefully I will have gotten a handle on what online teaching means, and I can get my my videos posted. I have one in the hopper, and I'm getting ready to do another one tomorrow. So love you. Miss Naturally New Orleans, I'm leaving, but I will be back Saturday for my live cooking show. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Okay, bye.